I'm a big Levan fan, but I have to admit that Levan may be scared of Devon Larratt, or at least he's little bit worried about their upcoming match, which is less than 11 hours away. Welcome to the video, Arm Wrestling fans. I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. So why do I think that Levan may be scared of Devon Larratt? Multiple reasons that I got from that press conference. First of all, apart from that, I think that Levan is not looking as big compared to Devon as I thought, or as many people thought that he would. Yes, there is a 48 kg weight difference, but still if we look at the width of those two guys, I don't see much difference there. Thickness of the elbow joint, I don't see big difference there. And of course Devon is taller, and there were some poses where Levan still looked massive. That forearm pose, and when they were gripping against each other, gripping with each other on the sofa. So Levan is looking big, but not as big as I thought he would. I thought he would be looking intimidating standing next to Devon, but no, that is not the case. So Devon has done a great job, because Devon is only 130 kilos. He was 131, 132 against Michael Todd, but at that time he was really fat. This time he's not fat. And Levan, we heard that he was on IV drip, he was feeling cold, and he may still not be 100%. So maybe that explains why Levan was looking really lazy and uninterested in the press conference.
Full confident.
Yeah, he's got a tiny flu, like he's got a bit of flu, but it's not going to have any effect on it. So,
coming back to physical stats, Levan is definitely thicker if we talk about from this portion to here, but Devon is almost equally wider. And if we add on top of that Devon may be 10% less in terms of body fat compared to Levan. So that tells us that Levan may not be that much bigger than Devon Larratt. Devon could have closed the weight gap to a very short margin if we calculate the body fat percentage. I know it doesn't work like that, but still I was curious to say that. So coming back to his confidence, at the press conference, Levan was not able to make eye contact with Devon at all. Devon was doing the talking, and yes, Levan had some great one-liners, like when he said that when Devon asked him about doing a warm-up match right there, Levan replied that my warm-up match is tomorrow. You are my warm-up match. And about the King situation, he said that they have never had such weak kings in Georgia.
Levan saying that Georgia had never had such weak kings before, so that's not possible.
So he had good one-liners. But Neil Pickup was asking Levan questions in 1 or 2 paragraphs. Neil Pickup's questions were like that long, and Levan was answering them accurately. So clearly he was understanding everything. But whenever Devon Larratt asked him something or said something, Levan did not reply to him directly. He almost always went through the translator. I don't know what the reason for that was. Maybe somebody told that do not engage in any conversation with Devon. He's going to play with you the mind games, and that will not be good for you. So it genuinely looked like that Levan was worried to make eye contact with Devon Larratt for whatever reason, but I think this is the case. Whenever Levan tried to make eye contact and say something, he immediately started looking somewhere else, or usually downwards, as soon as he said his line. So that also shows that his confidence was definitely not there. Like when Levan said that your dreams are going to end tomorrow, Devon. Devon just said, really? And Levan immediately started looking downwards and laughing. He was not able to maintain eye contact at all. Maybe he was advised to, but his face told it all. His face said it all. It was like an introvert being humiliated by the friends in front of the whole classroom in a school.
Your dreams end tomorrow.
Do they?
Your dreams end tomorrow.
Yeah. Are you sure?
It was that kind of situation. So it looked bad for Levan, I would say. Bad. Levan had to do only one thing. Not speak much. When the press conference was about to end, I think Devon may have been anticipating when he calls Levan a pussy once again, which he did during this press conference, and Levan looked absolutely uncomfortable, but he did not say anything. He did not say anything again. That introvert mentality, possibly.
If you had to describe Levan with just one word, what would that word be?
Pussy. That's it, Levan. That's it. It didn't take me long to think of it. Are you going to hit me?
At that moment, Levan just needed to stand up approach Devon, Devon would have got worried. Why? Because he was in a sitting position, and if Levan was standing beside him, he would have got worried. Just look him into the eye and say that Devon, you are not going to win tomorrow. I will beat you 6-0. And he did not even say 6-0. In one meeting, he said 5-0. So maybe Levan is thinking about giving the last round to Devon Larratt. We don't know that for sure. People always claim that Devon always destroys everyone in the trash talks, which he did. John Brzezinski kind of gave him a good fight. He definitely beat John Brzezinski in the mental games, in the trash talk, but John at least gave him a good fight. Levan got completely destroyed in my opinion, completely, and it is looking really, really bad on Levan's part. Whoever Levan's advisor was, what he needs to do there, I think he was not able to make Levan confident enough to converse with Devon Larratt. This was my interpretation of this whole situation about the press conference and Devon calling him a pussy once again. I think this does not change the result at all, but this definitely makes me believe that Levan is not as confident as I thought he would be. But Levan is always shy whenever he's not on the arm wrestling table. Whenever he gets there, as we saw against Vitali, he gets completely fired up, just pacing on the arena back and forth, and people are scared to be even in his place. So I think we are going to see that Levan once again in about 10 hours from now. Please give your predictions in the comment sections, subscribe, thank you, and we'll see you at the live stream. Bye.